All right, so you've got my first email and you've got the blueprint, and now you know what you need to do for the year. And I thought let's get the rust off and let's get rolling. Right in the center of that blueprint I sent you is something that says design, and that's where we're going to start. And the truth is, right, that this is like 2 hours of the Your Best Year conference that I do, so I'm going to sum this up in a couple of minutes to kind of get you rolling. But the reality is that if we really want to know where we're going and what we're working on, if we're really going to put so much effort and so much work into making 2016 amazing, then you've got to know exactly where you're going. So when we're talking about design, we're talking about, what you do. What colors are the wall? Why do you do the services you do? Why do you charge the price that you do? Why do you work with the people you work with? What does your business look like? How big is it? How small is it? Do you want it to get bigger? Do you want it to get smaller? These are all things you think about when you think about design. So when you finish this video, my suggestion is this, is that you go up to your computer or your iPad or whatever it is, and you turn on one of your favorite songs, and you just simply close your eyes and think a year from now, and just think about your business. And I want you to think about exactly what you would see and start thinking about the questions that I've put in this email. Things like, what colors do you see? What people do you see working with? What fees do you see? What services do you see offering? I want you to think about one other thing. I want you to think about, is there anybody else in my field that's doing things exactly like I do it? Right? Are we all following the same pattern, the same rules? And is there a new rule that I could create? Right? So for instance, I had a financial advisor who just absolutely hated driving all over the place to all of his different clients. He felt like he was a taxi service. And I said, why are you doing it? He said, well, that's just what financial advisors do, right? That was a rule set in his profession. I said, well, forget it. Just design your own rule. He decided he was going to have a home office, make it look gorgeous, put up a big eagle with talons, right? And that everyone was going to come, and they would come to his office and see how awesome he was. And now he didn't have to go anywhere, right? All his clients came to him, and he completely redesigned his business because he came up with a new rule. And so what I want you to do when you're closing your eyes and listening to one of your favorite songs, I want you to see your business, how it's going to look in a year, right, as detailed as you can, and I want you to come up with one new rule that you're going to do something like nobody else in your profession has ever done. When you're done, you're going to open your eyes, you're going to go to this blueprint, and we're going to fill out step 1. We're going to write what we saw in detail in that box that says design, and under it where it says new rules, you're going to write one new rule for yourself going into 2016. Get that done. I'll see you in a couple days, and we'll move on to the next box. By the end of this, in a few weeks, you're going to have a blueprint filled out that if you follow exactly what's on it, then you'll have what you know that you need to make sure that your 2016 is the best year ever. So get to it.